Welcome back, Gaming Nation. This is Gaming with the Guys. We're back again. It's been a few weeks since our last video submission for you to view. Submission. Wow, I'm really trying to sound classy. Desperately so.
He's so erudite.
It's been a busy 2 weeks, and we just really haven't been able to get together as a group of people, but it is the holiday weekend here in the United States, Labor Day weekend. So I have my good friend, Dr. Dice, joining us in the fabulous Man Cave studio. We're going to play some Bushido, but we're playing it with a twist this week. Normally, we kind of grab whatever figures or whatever factions we have painted and we like and throw down and do a match. But the last Bushido episode that we did, episode 65, we asked, hey, if you'd like to see a list played or you'd like to see a matchup of some kind, shoot them our way. Send them in the comments so we could see what you're looking to see on the board, and we'll see if we could do it. Well, our good friend, Brother Bear, down in Australia, he bombarded us with lists. So this goes out to you, Brother Bear. We have two of the lists that you have. One is Ito. One is your Onishu list. I'll save it for when we post the list here in just a moment to see which ones are... Well, you sent two Onishu lists in, so you'll see which one we're going to be playing first. So we're going to run through it. Now, the beauty of this is, you've seen battle reports before. I know my Ito really well. Dr. Dice doesn't know the Onishu list very well. He has them, and he actually whipped together the painting for them. We even had to get one in relatively quick.
Emergency surgery.
So this will be a learning experience for him. I'll be honest. So first impressions about these lists going in. There's a few flaws in the list, particularly the Ito list, and I will say this is probably going to be a little bit of an uphill battle for Ito. I'm going to give it my best, but I have a feeling that it's going to be rough because, well, we'll talk about that a little more post-match, but we'll just say the strengths that Ito play to, with damage over time, with Blood of Orochi and Poison, are kind of negated by most if not all of the Onishu. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully your inexperience with them will be overcome by my vast experience with
Gaming Greg, it could have been worse. It could have been worse because last night when we were talking about doing this, I was really lobbying hard for, number one, not painting anything. And also for, number two, playing my normal Onis as opposed to the Onishu. And when they rage, I could have had tough too. Yes. So, but we're gonna have a good time with this.
Well, future things coming up will be an Oni matchup, but I might play something else other than Ito, or maybe I'll just take a different Ito list. But we'll see. That's for the future.
Sure. And just don't take Crit Strike, okay?
Before we get into it, don't take Crit Strike, please, dear God. Before we get into anything, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. We really do appreciate it. We've been on a roll lately. Even with 2 weeks off, we've still been gaining a lot of subscribers. We really, really appreciate that. I set the lofty, ambitious goal. So as of today of this taping, around Labor Day weekend 2024, we're sitting around 550 subscribers.
Where do you want to be?
I would like to be at the end of the year 1,000. That's a big
1,000 subscribers.
That's a big goal. That's a big goal.
That's that'll be awesome.
So as we get closer to the end of the year and we see what that number is, maybe we'll put together some kind of giveaway or something like that. We'll see what happens if we could achieve that 1,000. In addition, more for the end of this, but comment, tell us what you like, tell us what you don't like. If there's lists that you'd like to see for Bushido, tell us. If there's a game that you'd like to see, we may already have it with miniatures and they're already painted. Tell us about that too. We'd love to do that. We're not big fans of let me rephrase that. I'm not a big fan of most GW products.
I will play anything you put in front of me, including and especially GW. But okay.
But that's just gaming. Greg has these. I'm at a higher level. I'm more Zen state beyond the G-dubs.
Salty.
Just a little.
Like the crackers, baby.
Just a little. No Patreon, low income make Greg grumpy and not GW friendly.
It takes a lot of beverages to wash down all that salt.
It does. I might go into a coma. And last of all, if you do enjoy the things that we do on this channel, give us a thumbs up, give us a like. That lets us at least know that we're on track, and it's so simple to do. Just Click that button and it's all set. All right, so enough of all this talking about subscribing and commenting and liking and ringing bells and all the rest of that crap. Let's get into it. So I'm going to show you the lists, I'm going to tell you about the scenario, and then we are going to jump right into the action. So thanks so much for watching. It's glad to have you back. We'll be back in just a few. Dr. Dice ran a Viewer's Choice Savage Wave list in the Wrath of the Red Sun theme. The list included the Onishu Boba, the Onishu Goro, the Onishu Suta, the Onishu Yase, and the Ronin Onishu, eldest brother with Hotai's coin. Hiroto, Drunken Master, joined with his Onishu partner. The list had one rice bale barricade. Greg ran a Viewer's Choice Ito list in the Serpent's Coil theme. The list featured the Heavymen Akane, the Heavymen Azami, the Archer Samurai Heavymen Kahimi, the Samurai Heavymen Ito Kenzo with Forked Tongue and Hotai's coin, the Shogunja Ito Mizuki, and two Shimigano Vipers. The list had one event, Orochi's Gaze. The scenario was The Idols. The Idols is a center objective type scenario consisting of 3 scenario objectives spread evenly across the center line of the board. All 3 objectives start as neutral. Players can perform a simple action to influence the objective in their favor. Deployment was baseline, and game length was 6 fixed turns. The player with the most friendly scenario objectives at the ends of turns 4, 5, and 6 will score a victory point for that turn. If a point is scored, the non-scoring player removes one objective that is friendly to their opponent. So here we are for round 1. Just to kind of go through some, I won tactical roll, so I have chosen to have Eric go first, but he will be getting 1 pass token because I have 7 figures, he has 6. You can see in my deployment, I have Kahimi here on the end, followed by, I gotta remember who she is, Akane, Kenzo, Mizuki, and then Azami. I have my 2 Shinigami Vipers flanking. Eric, what do you got?
Well, I have got Goro, Suda, Boba, and Yase. And I've got Hiroto, the Drunken Master, and the eldest brother are flanking.
All right. Well, Eric, do you have any starting turn shenanigans that you can do?
I don't. My theme, Wrath of the Red Sun, is going to give me all kinds of cool stuff as the game progresses. And in the end phase, that's when that's going to resolve and kind of get removed, but nothing at the beginning.
Got it. All right. I'm just going to, really doesn't matter, spread out some Blood of Orochi love. I have 5 Blood of Orochi, 1 from Kahimi, 1 from Kenzo, 1 from Akane, 1 from Azami, 1 from Mizuki. Unfortunately, the Shinigami Vipers do not have Blood of Orochi. Terrain-wise, I'm just going to go over some things really quickly. So the little square non-objective lanterns here and here are blocking impassable, so we can't see through them, and they are impassable, so you got to go around them. The well structure here, that is impassable obscuring. It's kind of open, so you could shoot through it, but it does kind of obscure the shot with the beams, so on and so forth. All of the bamboo forests that you see are obscuring, so you could see through them, but they do kind of mess with things, and difficult terrain, which is by the little pads. And last but not least, the shrine over here, that is blocking and impassable. The Torii gates are what you see for the parts that are there. They're impassable blocking, but I could still walk through them. Use common sense on those.
Most important question that any Oni player will ask, how much of this is destructible?
The only piece that's destructible is only things that usually are destructible, the only piece that's destructible is your rice bale barricade that you put down.
All right. That's some good old-fashioned Japanese construction there.
I did not afford anything else. All right. So, you with the pass token, you are going to have me move the first figure, which is Hunky Dory Okie Dokie. And I'm going to make a beeline by moving a swift 7.5 with a Zami right to there. So she slithers rapidly. I don't know how you call that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very common thing that happens. Measuring range to that thing from my guy. It's about 15 and change.
Yep.
So at 15 and change, I figure I've got to...
What's his range break?
369.
So he's out of range.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking,
you got to close.
So I've got to close with the first turn. If I move forward...
Well, remember, you could do a ranged attack after doing a walk.
Right. I'm thinking, so if I run... That's extra to my difficulty, right?
Yes, but you won't. I've run, and if you run, it will add the penalty, even if you... So let me kind of work through it.
Sure.
So let's just work on your running part. If you run this turn, you cannot throw. You will be able to throw on your next activation. You will have a -1 penalty because you ran. I'll add another penalty to that, and then you add that to range.
Sure.
So yeah.
And if I walk...
If you walk... You'll be at -1. You'll still have the penalty, but then let's say on the second activation, you decide to just stay still and throw, there is no penalty. So the penalty for walking only occurs in the activation that you do it.
So 8 inches, I would be doing it at long range, which is -2 anyway?
So long range, so short range is a target number 4, 5 for medium, 6 for long.
Oh, so it's just a -1. So it's an additional -1.
So think of it more, and remember the penalties are more of an adder. So when you're adding, I'm adding the run, I would be at 7.
So I'm going to just run up.
Assuming that I don't get behind your rice bale barricade for cover.
6. So I've run.
So you're running.
And I've gone 6. And
get a run token.
This is how we roll. And run tokens, I've got one. And you're up.
All right. Seeing as... Whoa, that just flew. Did it? Pass token on your shoulder.
Hey, how about them apples?
I saw that fly out.
Oh, you making a pass at me?
No, See, I see that you're there. I'm going to skedaddle to this objective.
Well, now you're
do a normal walk. I'm exhausted, but you can't reach me.
Well.
And if you decide to throw at me, you'd have to move, and you're going to I'll probably have cover. And I ran.
Well,
so I'm making it very difficult for you.
It's still fun to throw things at people. So I probably do that. But I won't do it yet. But you might
wait. Your better targets are these two because they're the bigger bases.
That's true.
They got a lot of junk in their snaky trunk.
Oh, my. 6 inches. I've got to get myself some of those flat templates. Movement widgets.
Oh, yeah, widgets.
Yeah, like from back in the day of the old Warmahordes.
Absolutely.
I used to love those, mostly because when it comes to actually measuring, I find that I have been known, not intentionally, I promise you, but I've been known to have a little bit of a stretchy kind of tape measure because maybe I move my hand a little bit here or there, and I'm really trying not to. I'm trying to keep it nice and flat. But with the movement widget, it makes it real.
You got the old man nerves.
That's what it is. They call it, in golf, they call it the yips, believe it or not.
Okay.
That's actually what they call it, the yips.
So I have just ran Mizuki, up the field there, or rapid slither. I don't know. I got to find a different word for running for snakes. I rapidly slithered up the board.
You slithering.
I slithering.
Yeah, he's slithering.
Slither it just a little bit.
Not to be taken as an endorsement of J.K. Rowling or her books. Okay, so here we go. We're up the field this way.
Okay.
There's a trend. I don't know if you're noticing it.
Yeah, just rapidly running up the field.
That's what I do.
That's the thing. All right, I'm going to have Kenzo go.
Only run.
He runs up 7 to there. No more there. There we go.
Right. And now we're going to get all those armchair Bushido quarterbacks who are going to be sitting here telling us, hey, you shouldn't have run here. You should have done this and that. And you know what? I want to hear that in the comments. Tell me what you think I should have done, because I don't know what I'm doing with these guys. Like with Crit Strike, it makes life easy. I run up and I pop your head off. This, I have no idea.
This one, you got to
I gotta think a little
engage
bit.
the other part of your brain.
Yeah, I'm really trying not to do that. All right, I'm going to move this one up with the balls. Oh, to move this one up. Well, let's see. What's the range to you? Oh, I bet
8.
Yeah, I can throw a rock at you.
Absolutely can.
Yeah, why don't
So
I?
what's your what?
Oh, and I'm lightweight anyway, so I could move and then throw it anyway.
You could move again.
I'm gonna move and throw it. Yeah.
That would make more sense.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move.
So he's the one throwing the spiky balls. Got it.
No, he's throwing skulls.
Oh, okay. He's
Yeah.
the one that could do rapid fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he throws a skull at you.
All right. So your light. So let's run these down. What's your range? What's the range to target?
The range to target is whatever you say it is.
5 inches.
All right. So it's 369. So it's gonna be medium range.
So medium. No, it's long range. 3. Oh no, you're right.
It's
0 to 3.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
5 is. Yeah.
Okay.
I got my number. So
No, it's okay.
base number's 5.
Yep.
I ran takes it to 6.
I ran.
You ran takes it to 7. I'm a medium base takes it back down to 6.
All right. So to 6.
To 6.
I got 3 dice.
All right.
And I've got lightweight and Pierce. Which is
So
nice.
Pierce will come up when we roll damage. Lightweight is not making this, adding another penalty to it.
All right.
So 6 is the number you need. All right, you
And
got
nowhere near it.
4. Oh, you were close. 4, 5.
High and wide of the net.
So swing and a miss.
Yeah. Just a reminder to all of you watching at home, if you want to help out the channel, you can feel free to send your free dice that you hate to me, Dr. Dice. I will be doing 2 things. I will roll them.
Lobotomizing the dice.
I will roll them to see if they deserve rehab, or I will be doing a Dr. Dice's Dice Surgical Center segment. That's a lot of S's.
It is a lot of S's.
For the snakes, a lot of Slytherins, and I will be smashing them with a hammer.
Is it a hammer? I think we should find more creative ways to do them. Fire. We should do all the elements.
We could, but as a doctor, I'm sworn to do no harm.
To ourselves or to the dice?
I mean, I didn't specify. I'm just saying I got to throw. These dice have to be destroyed in the most humane way possible. So a sledgehammer is quick and easy.
That would be earth.
That is earth, yeah.
Fire, sending it back to its. Then water is going to be the tough one, unless you get like one of those expensive water cutters. And oh man,
My lord,
you're gonna soak
my
them in
lord, I will soak them in my lord.
See if it'll dissolve.
But that's all about them behaving. That's not about.
I ran Akani up to there.
All right, and I think Goro, it's time for him to do his thing a little bit. So he's going to start by running 6 inches, which. Swing low.
Twist him a little bit. Yeah, there you go.
Ah, you son of a pup. See what I'm doing? You see, this is why I need the widget. Anyway.
So you get stuck right there.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't really get stuck there. His base makes it through. Stupid, what do you call it? Doesn't, though. There we go.
There we go.
That's the problem. Sometimes you get the overhangs, Which is why Gaming Jason actually showed me something very cool. And I'm going to share it with the channel here. If you're watching and you're listening to the commentary, hey, try it. He just uses an empty base. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually make some widgets that use a base, but that have a stick. So it makes it real easy just to place the base in there to see whether or not you could get through a particular terrain element or a piece of. I think that would really help out. And as a tournament organizer, I think it'd be great for TO stuff too.
Can be helpful.
Yeah.
I moved
Judge!
Move Kahimi up to there. And then she is done.
Well, that's pretty great. Oh, and he still has one on him, and he's got a run token on him.
Yes, he does.
I'm not doing my job. All right.
You're doing just fine.
I'm going to run again with him.
Okay.
This time he's going to run this way here. He's got to get around that guy there.
You twist him to face that direction and then run him in a straight line.
Like that, I think.
Yep.
Something like that. And the line will take me to right here.
Perfect.
And so he just goes, and he stops.
Perfect.
And there he is.
All right.
All right, cool.
And then we just broke.
Bungles!
Sorry, there's the bungles. All right.
So many bungles. Oh, you know what? We ought to have that. At the end of the year, we ought to do an end of year roundup video where we have our favorite bungles and our favorite
bungles
whatever.
of the year.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm going to have Mizuki come up to here. And then...
Let the viewers...
You are within age.
Oh, come on.
Let the games begin, sir.
Hey, Mizuki. I want you to tell me about who I am.
All right, my
Mizuki
key
is
two.
going after Goro.
All right, I got resistance too.
You do have resistance too?
No, I don't.
I know just as little as you about these guys.
I wish I had resistance too.
All right, so I got 3 dice. I rolled plenty. Trip ones, baby.
Greg! Gaming Greg is back!
So all you're complaining about that is all
I haven't complained yet. You haven't done it yet.
That's
As soon as you do it, I'll complain about it. But you haven't
that was
done it
all
yet.
of my key to pull that off.
Was it really?
And I don't have any other key batteries in this list. So that'll be that's a thing.
I was so concerned about that.
And then you weren't.
No, I don't care at all. All right. Well, let's see if I can hit you in the face with a spiky ball of death, shall we?
Okay, who's throwing and at what?
This one right here. And I can only roll, I gotta go 4.
You want to make sure you could see the target. So you want to try to either go, you're going to see her. So from there you'll be able. I'll have cover.
Yeah, so I gotta go wide, I think. So like right there.
Yep, you'll have cover.
And then.
Or I'll have cover.
You're gonna have cover.
So let's run through the numbers.
Yep.
Range should be about 6. No.
Yeah, about 5.
5. We'll call it 5. So range is 5.
Yep. 3, 6, 9.
3. So your medium range 5s.
Yep.
You walked, so that's 6. You ran, that's 7. I ran 8. I'm in cover 9, 10. Down 1 because I'm medium, so it's 9s. You can't hit me unless you have brutal.
That's impossible. Then I can't throw.
No.
Okay. Well, that's pretty convenient then.
But I have some interesting choices to make, and none of them good. So we'll start with the Captain Obvious choice. I'm going to have Kahimi shoot at that little dude.
At the boba.
As I try to knock as much terrain around as humanly possible.
That's true.
So I'm 9 inches.
Hey, you know,
Or I'm under 10 inches.
do the guys from GCT ever watch these videos?
Probably not.
I
I shouldn't
would.
say that. No, I know a couple of them do.
Well, then I'm going to make a statement.
Don't make a statement.
I'm making a statement.
Don't make a statement.
I want to know. I want to know, and I want them to tell us. Boba has iron skulls. Those skulls are like balls, and everybody knows
balls.
that boba is the little tapioca balls
Oh my God!
that go inside. Was that intentional?
Probably not.
Was that? I don't know.
We'll find out.
I don't know.
All right. So Kahimi is going to shoot. I'm at range. I'm less than 10, so I'm at medium range.
Yep.
So that's 5s. You ran, takes it to 6. Bring it down 1 because you're on a medium base, so I'm back to 5s. So 5s.
5s.
Here we go. There we go. I got an 8. 6.
You're hitting me on the.
I'm hitting you on the 3 dice plus 1. Do you have armor on him?
No, but I'm tough.
You're tough. Okay,
So,
so on the 3 dice plus 1.
4.
There we go. 4 on the 3
Would be 2.
So you take a point, which is good because then I put a poison 2 marker on you.
Oh, so now I can take a little bit of
You
poison.
will actually take some poison damage, which is actually very key for me.
Okay.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
All right. Kahimi has done her job.
All right. And then last, and kind of least, we've got Yasei. And Yasei is going to...
Yasei, may I say?
Run up.
Just remember, when you run, you cannot get within my 1-inch zone of control.
Right. Because I cannot engage you. So basically I go to...
Basically, it could be
right there.
Basically the width of the...
Yeah, that is pretty close.
That's good. All right. I have 2 more left. I'm going to have Akane move. Oh, she is going to not be smart. So she's going to run again to here. Sparks.
How did you wind up with 2? It's so weird.
2 what?
2 more dudes.
7 dudes?
No. I mean, that's all right. I think maybe did I take 2 markers off or something? Because we have the same number of guys on the board, right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, we do. I have. Yeah, I do. And you passed on 1.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, everybody's where they're supposed to be, so
Yeah.
I don't know how that would
Unless we
happen.
missed a movement somewhere. I don't know.
No.
All right, that's there. And then Kenzo. Oh, am I within 5? Am I there? Take a look from above. I think I'm there.
Yes, sure.
Kenzo's going to sacrifice himself. So he doesn't charge or anything. He just moves in.
Okay.
And he's doing a melee. So let's work this out. Kenzo has 4 dice normally. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm down 1 because I ran.
Uh-huh.
You are normally how much on that, gentleman?
As far as dice, I'm normally 3. I'm down to 2 and 1 because I ran.
Because you ran. Do you have anything you want to spend your key on?
Yes, telling you that I've got Fear 5, so you better roll it. Otherwise,
Oh, actually, I do have to run my Fear 5. That is correct. Otherwise, this does not happen at all. Oh, boy. Here we go. And let's back that sucker up.
Back that ass up.
All right. That doesn't happen at all. Wow. This is going to be worse than I thought. All right. That is the end of the round. Right. So
I will take 1 point of damage for poison, and then it goes away.
And then when you do that 1 point of damage, when you do take that point of damage due to poison, I get, well, you take 2 points of damage.
Right,
only one stays on. Yeah, so only 1, so you're 2 down. I do get an extra, I get a key on any immune to poison models that I have, which is Mizuki. So she will get a key from that.
So does this go down to 1, or does it go away?
Just goes away. Yeah, so it's a more potent version of poison, more concentrated, as it were. All right, so we're going to reset things here, and we'll be back for round 2. All right, so we're back here for round 2 after a whole bunch of initiative tactical rolls. Dr. Dice wins the tactical roll. What starting turn shenanigans do you wish to do?
Nothing.
Nothing. All right.
Nothing.
So then I'm going to go to mine. Do you have any... Well, I'm going to do mine. First thing I'm going to do you have any flankers that are coming in?
I have flankers.
Then they need to come in now.
No, they don't.
Unless they're not coming in on this
That
turn.
is correct.
Okay, that is fine.
How about you?
That is fine. Then I'm going to do my starting turn stuff. So first thing I do is I'm going to blow Orochi's Gaze, which is an event which says play this card in the starting phase, add X plus 2 Blood of Orochi tokens to the pool, with X being at least 1. Well, I have 3 rice in there.
Okay.
Plus 2, I get 5 extra Blood of Orochi in a top of the 5 that I already have.
That's a lot of blood.
That's a lot of blood. That's a lot of blood, so I'm going to put 2 on.
Is Orochi, like, dead after that? Because that's a lot of blood you lost.
Somebody's going to be dead. I know that. So that's 5 there, and then I'm going to have another... I have so much I don't have enough tokens to represent it on my guys.
Well, I mean, just buy more War Machine tokens, apparently.
3, 4, exactly. So that was 2, 4, 6, 8. 2 more on Mizuki. We'll use the blue ones. What the hell? So everybody
Signar would never use poison.
Yes, it would. So everybody has 2 Blood of Orochi on them for this turn. I also decided that I was going to flank in my Shinigami Vipers this turn. So they are coming in, and I have them coming in on the left.
Oh.
So I'm going to have them come in.
Whatever, Quetzalcoatl.
I have this guy coming in this way. And
Those are pretty figs. I haven't seen those before.
oh yeah, these are old figs. They're very cool.
Have they not re-released them?
No. Well, I think they're still available. You just don't see people taking them too often because they do have to do a group activation, which has its pluses and minuses. Yeah, we're gonna go here. All right. So, I gotta put my tokens out. There we go. Bink, bink. All right. So that's everything for me.
All right.
So now, go ahead and take your first move, sir.
All right. You will now face the full weight of murder with a charge from this one here.
That makes sense.
So
hits the zone of control and gets pulled in.
Yep. Both of my
face.
counters.
All right. I'll take that. All right. I get to choose if I'm spending key. And the answer is yes, I'm going to spend key. I'm going to spend 3 key.
Oh, you know what? I had to spend my key before I start. Anyway, I'm going to do that.
Did you also remember your Wrath of the Red Sun?
It does, nothing happens.
Nothing happens with
Nothing
that?
happens, yeah.
It's only... So now I've done that. So
but
now... I've spent my key because I'm the defender. Now you spend your key for any... I boosted my...
Yep. So before we charge in,
okay,
I'm going to use my active key feat to do an idolize. Because whether I live or whether I die, I still want to idolize.
Who's doing the idolize?
And we're going to be idolizing our friend Boba over here.
Who's charging? Or is he doing the idolize? So he's
this one here is idolizing him.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay.
So when you do that, it's within 8 of Mizuchi. Whenever someone spends key, she gets a key.
There you go. So you get a lucky.
So I get another key back.
There you go.
I need to pull every trick in the book.
Absolutely.
I'm key starved.
Keys to your hunger for key. All right. Well, here we go.
All right. Give me a second. And then is he? Oh, he doesn't have any more key to spend on things, right?
Correct.
Cool. Okay. So it's 3 dice versus
3 dice versus 3 dice.
All right. There we go. She. All right. Here we go.
I need to look this up real quick.
What do you need to look up?
Well, if I tell you, then you'll know.
It's not gonna matter.
Oh my God. What's a grapple attack?
Grapple attack means that if you're successful, you will put a held marker on me.
Okay.
I become immobilized. I cannot go away unless either I do a disengage action to break away from you.
Yep.
Or someone comes in and hits either me or you.
All right. Well.
And I'll be at -1 dice while I'm held.
Very good. Well, a grapple it is.
I am doing sidestep of defense. So you're 5. I'm 5'6". I am going to skedaddle away.
Yep.
Until I'm out of.
Oh, damn it!
What?
Fear 5.
Oh.
I should have had to roll fear. Well, it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. She's fear 5 also.
Oh, good.
So
Thank
they
God.
negate each other.
All right, that's excellent. Okay.
So then she is going to go like so.
Uh-huh.
And be just outside of your zone of control.
There you go.
And not fearing you because you...
Yeah, is that a little more? Just a little more.
No, I'm out of your zone of control, so therefore...
Oh, instead of flinch.
I could be like this.
Oh, it's just out of the front arc. Okay.
Yeah, so what sidestep defense says is you need to leave the zone of control.
Okay.
So actually that's more than 1 inch to get to there.
Oh, no, but I mean like 1 inch from my base. But if it were my front arc.
In your front.
Sure.
Unless you get awareness, in which case then you get the 360.
Makes sense. Okay.
Coolio. Yes, you are right. That leaves me with a quandary. Yeah, Kenzo's going to have to come in and clean up a mess. So Kenzo's just going to come into melee. He's going to come in here and get you. Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, we're just going to come in right where you were.
And I have to put more dice in attack than I do in defense.
You cannot have more dice in defense than you do in attack. So if you have 2 dice, you could be 1 on 1.
I can do 1 on 1 if I want
Yes,
to. Okay.
absolutely. So I take it you're down to... You are exhausted.
Yep.
And that's it. So you're down 1 die.
Are you fearless?
No, I got to check that again. I'm good.
Okay.
Thank God. So I have 4 dice. You have no key that you're spending on anything.
Correct.
I am going to spend 2 key to give myself Decote, so I will make you potentially re-roll your defense dice.
Sure. Decote, wasn't he the first officer on the Voyager?
It's very possible. I got 3 in attack, 1 in defense.
All right.
All right. So, do you have any rerolls?
8? No.
All right. So your defense is 4.
Yep.
I'm at 6, 7, 8, so I would be on the 4, and I totally bypass that.
So on the 4.
So the question is, do I make you re-roll? Do I get greedy and make you re-roll that?
I mean, who wouldn't?
You know what? I'm going to be a jackass, and it's going to come bite me in the ass. Go ahead and re-roll that defense die.
All right.
He's putting that English on it.
Ah!
That worked. All right. So on the 8.
Oh!
Zing! On the 8, I'm dice +1. He doesn't have armor.
I have armor 1.
Armor 1, so it'll be dice even on the 8.
Oh, 11 damage goes down to 10. But I think that's still enough to kill an Onishu.
Might be enough. If it was an Oni, no.
Yeah, the Onishu eats it.
Just eat it. Just eat it. Woo!
Well, I'll be getting a best of it. So normally I would be removing a counter from the Wrath of the Red Sun card, but well, I don't have any.
How do you get the counters on them? Again?
Melee damage. If I hit you in melee, I get a counter.
Got it.
Yep.
Got it. Okay. All right. Over to you.
All right. I guess Goro.
Yeah.
Is just gonna walk in here.
Poor Akane.
And smack him right there.
Smack her. It's a her.
Whatever. Snake Man has nards. All right.
All right. Which
3 dice.
Actually, I'm going to help you out here. You probably want to try to... You have plenty of movement to go like this. So you're in base with the idol. And base with me. Oh, you're probably not in base with the idol. But
well, I don't want to do that.
What it does is...
No, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, you're not? Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
then.
no.
Oh, well.
Because I would rather do this and not give you my back arc with your archer.
Does he have fear?
Yes, 5.
Oh, it's not the back. My archer's here. You'd give the back arc to the Shinigamis.
Oh, I'm not doing that either.
All right, so that's Connie. She doesn't have anything cool. She's golden.
Okay.
Right.
Do you have any interesting things that like special attacks or defenses?
She has... I'm striking first because I have reach. I have sidestep defense, just like every snake. I have push attack 1, which means I got to sacrifice a die to push you away an inch. And, of course, do like half damage. Her key feat is skewer, which means if I want to, it's instant. If an enemy model suffers wounds in melee attack with this model, it may not move except to change facing in the end phase. So, yeah, you'd be stuck in that spot, and that's that.
All right.
Not terribly helpful.
We're going dirty fighting.
Well, hang on. I'm going to...
Oh, yeah, I guess you got to do your stuff first.
I'm going to...
Well, how does that work? If you're the...
Defenders always spend their key first, so you have an idea of what I'm possibly going to do.
Oh, right, but key feats are not going to be... Okay, no, I
Key
understand.
feat could be part of that also.
Sure.
But I'm not going to spend any key...
Okay.
Because I need to hold on to it for a minute.
Okay.
All right, so I got 3 dice.
All right, dirty fighting.
Dirty fighting, which means I can't do any of my special attacks.
And if I hit, then I'll use Mighty Blow.
Okay.
Because I don't think... Because it's an instant, so I don't have to do it now. I can wait, right?
Give me a second.
It's a 2 instant...
Let me take a couple look at things.
Yeah.
So you're going to blow 4 key. So you're blowing 4 key, which would make that I couldn't do any of my special attacks or defenses, which is fine. So I can't do sidestep defense or push attack. And then, yeah, you can do both. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, but I don't have to spend the 2 now. For
you would do. I would
the mighty.
You do the for mighty. You could do it before we roll damage.
Right.
Because it's an instant.
Yeah. So if it happens, great.
Correct.
And then okay.
So I cannot skitter away with sidestep defense.
All right.
But I am striking first.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cool. 2 in defense, 1 in attack.
All attack. 6.
I've got. So you're 6. I got a 6, 7 in defense.
And I'm brutal 1.
Brutal 1. So 7, 5, 6, 7. So tied, but I have more dice. 5, 6, 7 with brutal. 6, 7 with brutal. But because this doesn't count for anything, I have more dice, so I will win the 0 off. So you're not rolling on the 0.
Okay.
I'm going to catch you on the 3.
Okay.
So, I was going to do that anyway because I'm striking first.
Sure.
So on the 3, does he have armor?
He does have armor 2.
Armor 2, so I'll be dice minus 1.
Mm-hmm.
Dice minus 1 on the 3. 8 goes to 7. 3 points of damage.
Okay, what's my tough? Goes down to 2.
You will get a poison 2 marker.
Yep.
And a bleed 1 marker, which you will be totally ignoring.
Yes.
All right. That went.
And are you tireless or something?
I am not tireless.
So I'm gonna strip one of your tokens.
Shoot, I just forgot to get that. There we go.
That's all right. I want to do it.
Okay, now what do we want to do here? Kahimi is going to activate. She is going to do her key feat, which is quick reload.
Yeah, that one on Gordo just now was a very big deal.
Mm-hmm.
If only he had Hotai's coin instead of, well,
we'll talk about that at the end. We'll talk about that at the end. There were some. Yep. We have a lot to talk about some of these lists for everybody. So Kahimi. The thing to remember is we did not make these lists. Kahimi is going to use quick reload, so I get rid of my reload marker, and I can still take an action. So she is going to shoot at that gentleman there.
Okay. Do I get cover from your model?
No, because you're not within an inch.
That's a shame.
And you still don't get cover from models.
Sure.
So target number is 5 for medium range, down to 4 because of your base.
Okay.
So I need 4s. On 3 dice. 8. Of course, my dice are. Is Henry here?
Yeah, maybe. He's hiding.
So at our local club, we were playing, and it's one of our newer players, and I'm trying out a list, and he's playing his list, and I felt terrible because, as you've seen on my videos, I typically do not have. I have average to dice. On the occasion, I'll spike them. We'll just say I spiked the hell out of those dice on Monday.
Every single roll was great. Yeah, no, it was very exciting. So,
yeah. Okay, so I hit on the 5.
On the 5 or the 4?
Yeah, because you went down to 4.
Right.
Because that, and I hit on the 8. So on the 5 dice, does he have armor? No.
The boba's just tough.
No. So dice plus 1. 11. That's
6
7
damage.
Yeah, so you take 6 and the obligatory poison 1 marker.
Don't bother.
Oh, he's dead?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I told you it was too nice of a day to stay inside and play games, but you didn't listen.
I thought this was not going to go this way.
Well, you oftentimes feel that way.
I am very, very
You are oftentimes
on paper. This was not a good matchup for me.
Well, yeah.
I got.
It's still interesting. I mean, whatever.
Her skittering. Well, we'll cover. We'll do the postmortem should the postmortem come up.
Oh, it's definitely going to happen.
Well, you still got those two coming in, and you don't think you understand how good those guys are.
I don't. But I'm sure we will find out. Or not.
It's over to you.
Well, okay.
You still got Yaisei or.
I do. Which I suppose I will have him come in here and attack.
Does he have fear? She have fear?
I don't know what. Yeah, fear 5. You're not afraid. You don't care.
That first one with Kenzo.
You don't care at all.
I don't care.
All right, so
I don't care anymore.
Are you buying any dice?
Where the hell is she? Oh, there she is. Oh, shit, I had that. That's cool. The answer is no. I am attacking first because I do have reach. Unless you have reach.
No.
So I have that. I have chain weapon, which is not going to affect you in any way, shape, or form. So, no, I'm not going to spend any of my precious, precious key right now. Cool. All right, I'm good.
Trying to see if 2 inches is enough to get you into Mizuchi. Is it?
Not quite.
I don't feel like it is. I feel like 2 inches.
Just remember, I have jump up, so it really doesn't faze me too much.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to knock the bolt down, but since that's not going to happen, well, whatever. Cool.
All right, I am doing sidestep defense. I have 2 in attack, 1.
No,
I'm sorry,
I do
1
have
in
to
attack.
buy. I gotta buy 1 die. I'm sorry.
Fine,
Yeah,
fine. You're the attacker.
Yep.
You can do it.
Yep.
2 in defense, 1 in attack,
3 and 1.
and sidestep defense.
6, 7, 8.
Damn, Earl. So the good news is I'm going to hit you hard.
Yep.
And then you're gonna.
Yep. You're gonna hit me on the 5.
And you're gonna hit me on the 2.
Yeah.
So on the 5. On the 5, do you have armor? I don't think so.
No.
And then read her. We'll have to read her card because she has a whole crap ton of interesting things that she does.
No, she doesn't. Actually.
She does automatically. Whenever she does damage, she does 1 additional damage. That's what I mean. You really read the card.
No, she doesn't.
Read the unique effects.
Yeah, no, she doesn't.
Is that who I think it is?
I mean, shoot it. Yeah, she does, but
She does?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, you're right.
So,
But it doesn't matter.
On the 5, I'm
Yep.
dice plus nothing.
Yep.
Oh, jeez Louise. Fuck. 7 again.
All right, down to 6.
And a poison 2 marker.
Yeah.
And then you hit me on the 2. Dice plus whatever.
Dice plus 2.
Dice plus 2. She has no armor. 9, 10, 11. On the 2 is 4 points of damage. Plus 1 additional.
Yep.
She's dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yoink.
All right, well, I guess that 1 additional mattered. You were right.
All right.
So I will get 1 token on this.
We did damage, and if you kill something, do you get something for that too?
Yeah, it'll give me 2 more.
There you go.
So we'll be at 3. So now all of my Onis are up plus 3 on their strength.
They're up to plus 3. Yeah, great.
Yeah, again,
Just what I need.
plus 1 strength level. So yeah, so plus 3.
So
So the next time Goro hits, he's going to be hitting at plus 5.
Oh, please tell me you're more than 4 inches away. You are not. You're about to become more than 4 inches away. I don't want to spend any key. I'm gonna. Mizuki's gonna go, and Mizuki's like, oh shit. And she's gonna scamper to here. Protect me, Kenzo. Do your job. You have 1 job. Keep me alive.
1 job.
All right. She's done.
All right. Well,
And you have 1 pass token. Remember?
I do.
Yeah. There's a little.
Oh, I should have consumed your soul after I killed you.
Got the key?
Yeah.
Do it.
What's your key stat?
2.
2. So I can heal 2.
Considering this is the first time you're playing,
Yeah.
I have no problem.
I'm like.
It makes absolute sense.
I should have done that, but yeah. All right. So now with them, I think I have to. Let's see. If I pass, then they come in. Otherwise, they come in and I'm exhausted.
Well, I got a lot of crap going on.
Now the question is, once I am in contact with you, am I allowed to rotate around you?
Yes, because I did not skewer you. So you could go and get to this side. Just make sure you don't leave my zone of control. So you keep going.
So
basically,
right about there is about all I want to go
want to get to there?
I want to go to I want to
going.
make sure that you're still in. Okay. I want this one to still be in the front arc. So maybe like right there. Yeah. Because now I've got them all in the front arc. So at least I'm not getting surprised. And now I'm going to smack that one to death. Hopefully.
Akane, you will be striking first because we are engaged. So you don't have to worry about that. Akane will spend. She's going to spend 3 to give herself a 4th die.
Okay. And we are going to fight dirty again.
Okay. Talk dirty to me.
1, 2, and 3 dice is all I got, and that's all I get. And Fear 5, we're already engaged, so it doesn't matter.
I'm going to go.
So we're going to hit each other.
3 in defense, 1 in attack. Sidestep defense. Oh no, dirty fighting. I can't do that.
Yeah, 6, 7, 8.
All right, I'm on 4, 5, 6. So you catch me on the 2 again.
On the 2 at plus 5.
Why plus 5?
3, and he's normally plus 2.
Is it 3 or is it just take it to 3?
Oh, Jesus. And I'm brutal also. So
it goes to 9, so you'll be on the 3.
On the 3.
And your plus, read what it
It gains a plus 1 strength modifier for each counter on it. So normally,
that would be, so it is plus 5.
So plus 5.
Because that goes away at the end of the round or turn. Got it. So plus 5, I have armor 1. Woohoo! Plus 4 on the 3.
Okay.
6, 7 on the 3.
9 on the 3.
9 on the 3.
Yeah.
Thank you.
4.
4 points. That puts her 1 point away from death.
Yep.
And then I catch you on the... Did you have any in defense?
No.
1,
Armor 2.
3. Armor 2. I got you on the 3, I think. I should have pulled the dice up.
Yeah.
We'll say 2. Because I don't remember.
I'll say 3.
Oh, that was 4. So on the 3, you have armor 2.
Yeah.
I'll be dice minus 2 on the 3. 7 down to 5 on the 3.
Which would be 2, goes down to 1 for tough.
For tough. And another poison 2 marker.
And this goes up to 4 now.
Yes, indeed.
So if I had anybody else on the table that could hit anybody, that would be great.
You still got that bar, but I kind of...
Yeah, I don't think he's anywhere he can do anything.
No, I'm probably going to have Kenzo go in here.
Yeah.
Would be the smart thing. But before I do that, I'm going to have Kahimi reload.
Yep.
Now's the time that you probably want to pass, because I can't get to you.
Yeah, I'll see it either that or flip the idol, but...
Flipping the idol's not the worst
I'm
thing,
not
but
really...
save it.
Yeah, well, I'll pass.
You're in base with it, so it
Yeah.
makes sense to do it at some point. All right, so let me... Oh, so she lost that because she got attacked. I've got lots of vipers. Oh, these vipers. All these vipers. Yeah, I'm going to have Shinigami Viper number 1 charge, just because... Oh, but I got to make a fear check. It's a 5, right?
Yep.
Nope. So I lose a token. You want to do something?
Oh, yeah, I have to. Maybe. Well, let's see. I don't really want to...
Flipping the idol's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, it's turn 2, but I got to come to get it.
I got to be based with it, though, to do it.
You were in base. We got shuffled around.
Oh, there you shuffled.
When I had pulled a Kami out, I
All right.
screwed with everything. All right. Then I'm going to have other Shinigami charge you. They have Cloud Walk, so they can do whatever the hell they want. I just actually, make a 5 or better on 1 die. Which I cannot do on that one, so neither of them are going to... All right, so we're back. We had a battery.
So about that charge.
So that charge, I failed. So that goes away. You flip the idol, so now I have...
You can run the table.
Yeah, no, just run the table. These guys cannot engage Goro because they are frightened of him. Plus, I don't have the distance. So they are going to... And... Okay, now the obnoxious design comes into play. Fuck it, I'm just going to go behind here. Here we go. I have lots of movement, but I don't have enough space to put where I want to.
Just because the wings?
Yeah, okay, then...
Do like a Battletech torso twist. Just put them where you want and just say what side they're actually facing.
Should go attack Goro. I could put Goro down this turn. That's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, again, I don't think you understand the strength of those two.
Too little, too late?
No, not really, because we don't score anything till 4.
Yeah.
So move to here. That was 2. I'm going to get in a base with this. Be like that, so I can't get surprised. Try to get the scenario and the backstrike, because I'm a filthy snake.
You jitter.
All right. So that is round... so closing parts are round 2. On Goro, he's going to take... we only resolve 1 poison, 2, so he'll take 1.
Okay.
The bleed doesn't do anything.
Okay.
And then we do another poison 2 on Yasi, which is only a 1.
Okay.
Which now gives wonderful Mizuki 2 more ki, because she's the only one. And that is due to the Serpent's Coil theme. All right, with that out of the way, we are going to reset things, and we'll come back for round 3. So this is round 3.
Oh my God, round 3.
We've made it to round 3 so far. I will be saying that I am very shocked at how well my guys are doing. I have to remind myself I get key, so I'm going to put some more key on things.
Sure, take it.
She has reload to. Oh no, I cleared that reload token, so I don't have that. At the end of the round, 3, and Mizuchi is at 7. Thank you for. Oh, and I keep forgetting that when you spent key, I would have gotten another one.
No.
Damn. Maybe she doesn't need so much of a key battery. Only if I'm greedy.
Yeah.
If I'm greedy, Smurf. All right. Then I didn't put those out there. So we're gonna roll for tactical to see who goes first. Here we go. 2 and 2. 2 and 2.
Okay.
Only get it on a 5.
All right. That happens a lot.
It does happen a lot. That's why we decided to show it.
So
any starting turn shenanigans?
Nope.
Okay. The only one I have is Blood of Orochi.
And you said my guys have to come out now?
Since you are starting, you could do that. I'm just going to put my Blood of Orochi out how I was going to put it out no matter what. So, if you're trying to surprise her, start back here. And remember, he's booted.
Okay.
So, like if you go here, that will be there, and he could go here.
Well, he's going to.
And then he gets to walk 4.
Yeah. Well, I want to make sure he's able to walk into a position where he can actually get. Can you get into melee with that walk? You can't, right?
You could remember this is booted. You can't walk into melee off the booted, but as soon as you activate, then you go. So he could get there right now, but you could just go.
So I just stand kind of right behind her.
We'll make it look impressive. Go ahead, take a picture of that snazzy.
I'll do it. And then
he's coming in to finish off the Kahimi. She don't know what's about to happen.
Oh, I should probably clean these. I'm just. It's a funny thing.
Would you like to get a chamois your thumbprints?
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be fun. If she lives, it's a good thing. All right. So I did all my stuff. So your first activation, sir. Grab me a couple activation counters for these guys.
Sure. Here you go.
And you're gonna use one right away. So just
keep
it.
I mean, honestly, for ideal play, this is probably not it because she wouldn't shoot into melee anyway. And so at this point,
she might.
Killing hers. Oh, really? I think. Well, it doesn't matter. He's going. He's going to go. He's going to walk right into her.
So he's going to go with the melee attack.
I'm an assassin. Whatever the heck assassin means.
Well,
it's got to be something good.
When you surprise someone, you roll 3 dice for damage, and you choose which 2 you keep.
Okay.
So she is surprised.
Okay.
Holy crap! Who are you?
I'm your worst friggin' nightmare, hooker.
And now, does he have so he has special rules about his key?
For each VP scored by this model's warband, this model gains dodge +1 and -1 to its key set. When the model's warband scores VP, remove all this model's key tokens. Okay, well, I mean, we don't score VPs till the end of turn 4, so whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, just murder. I did not charge, so that's fine. I'm going to spend 2 key to dirty fight you, though.
Okay.
So none of your special shenanigans.
Well, yeah, I could have tried to scamper away, but I don't think that's going to happen now. I am down a die, and I cannot spend any key. So I will have 2 dice.
Yeah, and does it make sense to buy one more? Sure. Why not?
Kick them when they're up, kick them when they're down.
That's it. It's a shame you're not the prefecture of Ryu. I would really like that.
All right, I am all defense.
All right, wow.
So, Kahimi, let me do rerolls first. Kahimi does have melee prowess.
Uh-huh.
Or prowess melee, so I'm going to reroll my 1. So I'm at 6.
Yep.
And now you can reroll one of those.
With my melee prowess as well. I just hit the 1.
Well, you got the 7, so you're hitting me on the 1.
Hitting you on the 1.
I'm armor 1.
All right. And so we're dice even on the 1. Wow, that was a...
Yeah, but the trick is he's coming in.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's actually pretty good.
1?
1 point is a lot to Ito. I only got 4 left. All right. Oh, crap. Do I go? I got a fully armed and operational Mizuki. Let's see about doing something with that. I have to move. Unfortunately, I do. I'm going to move like this so you can't charge me. Because you got to come out. And then, yeah, we're going to try to mind control that little princess. I'll make sure I'm within 8. Yep. That's going to cost me 3 ki, taking me down to 4. 1, 2, 3. Ah! That's how much we... 2, 3, 4. No, I had 2 on her.
Do it like you mean it.
7. You're 7.
Yes.
So I win because I'm active.
Yes.
So I put a controlled marker on you, darling. Here we go. That's the pretty control marker. And then she's done.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I guess I will spend 1 from him.
And beat
have
the
him come
crap out of me. Well, at least I could spend ki now.
Yeah.
So that's a thing.
I mean...
So normally I'm 3 dice. I'm down 1 because I'm outnumbered. I will spend 3 dice. I'll spend 3 rice to get me back to 3 dice.
Then I'm going to buy 1 as well.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Check and see what you want to do. I keep hitting the
See,
microphone.
fear means nothing.
Fear does mean something. I have to make a fear check.
You're already engaged with...
Fear doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
I'm not engaged with eldest brother.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So, I'm good though.
Yep. And... yeah.
All right, I'm going to do sidestep defense.
All right. I'm just going to smack you in the head.
I got a lot of 2s.
So I have kata. So
you do
those...
have kata, so they do count.
All right.
Or you also have Hotai's coin.
Which I'm going to use.
You can re-roll all of your 1s if you wish.
I'm doing it. I'm going to use
But
Hotai's
keep it. It stays unless you roll another 1.
You know I'm going to.
And you roll all 1s.
Yeah. Okay. No, I get to keep the coin. Okay.
So you get to keep it. So you're at 8. I'm at... So I should have done my re-rolls first, so I apologize.
Okay.
I'm currently at 2, 3, 4. I'm going to re-roll one of my numerous 2s. So 5, 6, 7. So, and you're brutal 1.
Yep. So
9
2
versus 7 on the 2. Dice. On the 2, I have
2.
armor 1, so dice plus 1.
Dice plus 1 on the 2.
6.
7 and the 2 is 2, which puts 1 token on the counter.
And it does, and I'm not where I want to be, and I am now out of actions for her.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's a thing. Here, I'll put that there for you. Just because I'm going to use the activation on him.
With the idol.
Flip the idol to neutral.
Yep.
There you go. Thank you for being part of Team Snake.
Thank you for being a snake. Dun, dun, dun. Well, I think it's only fair that Goro should maybe kill this guy in front of him. What do you think about that?
That would make sense. Well, now that you got the +1 boost to your damage, I can't say that would be a bad thing. All right, I'm gonna spend 3 to give myself an extra die, so I'll have 4.
All right, then I'm gonna dirty fight you.
Makes sense. So I can't scamper away. I'm doing.
Oh, come on!
3 in defense, 1 in attack. So I defend.
Yep.
Because you rolled 2. I'm going to hit you on the 3 in return.
I wish there were a secondary camera so that the people at home
You guys could see the look of disgust. Unfortunately, Man Cave Studio is not set up for multi-camera yet. Hopefully soon.
You need to do 5 damage so that I can stop playing this game.
So on the 3 dice, he has armor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dice minus 1 or 2?
Dice minus, well, no, armor 2, yeah.
Dice minus 2.
Yeah.
6 goes down to 4 on the 3. 2 points of damage, which goes down to 1. And I don't. You get a bleed 1 token, but it's really not going to matter in the end. I do have that from last turn. All right, over to you, sir.
That was my turn.
Oh, that's my turn now. Yeah, Kenzo is going to secure the victory. Potentially. Okay. Now comes the death of Kahimi.
We're going to do it again.
Do it again? All right.
And if it doesn't work, I'm going to lose my damn mind.
Don't Jesus flip the table on me.
I will. You needed to have a bigger gaming table. The fact that you didn't is your fault. And there you go.
You spend any key? I have none to spend.
Either do I.
Okay. I will sidestep defense.
Combo.
No, I'm not going to sidestep. I do not sidestep defense. I'm just defending.
All right.
Oh, jeez, Louise. You got to be kidding me. Dice. That's a thing. All right. So, nothing happens.
I really should have bought that boat on Lake Michigan and said, screw games. Tabletop games. For a note to you kids who are young enough to do so, don't get into this stupid hobby.
Don't get in the hobby. Yeah.
God, that sucks. All right, well.
All right. Over to me. Let's put this to bed. So Kenzo's going to come in and surprise.
Yep.
We won't worry about flipping him because it's not going to matter.
I want to flip him right off the damn table.
I know you do. So you're going to be down. Is he the one that is indomitable?
Nope.
No. So you're down.
Fear 5.
2. Oh, shit.
You're coming. You're fine.
Okay. So I got 4 dice.
I get 1.
Spend 3 to get another die. So I'll have 5. And right, so I'm gonna go do that. And I'll do powerful attack. Here, 6. Oh, there you go. I'll re-roll my 1. So I'm at 5, 6, 7. So I catch you on the 1. I will be dice plus your armor 2. So I'm dice plus 4. So dice plus 2.
Do you have anything in defense?
No, I do not.
Okay. So if I hit you, I'm on the 7.
Oh, shit.
The 5.
So then I hit you on the... I thought that was... Oh, that's right. It's not in defense.
Yep.
So that's actually on the 7. So I hit you on the 7. Yeah, you're not going to survive this. Dice plus 2, that goes to 9. Yeah, he gets obliterated. I thought that was defense. All right. So I think we're going to call it because I could definitely...
Oh, no. I'm killing that bitch.
It's going to kill it. All right, it's over to you.
I'm going to kill that bitch
it's over to
just
you.
for the sake of doing it. She's going to die.
That's a good call.
All
so
right.
I'm down 2 dice. Mm-hmm. Exhausted, so I only have 1, and I have no key to spend.
Yep. Okay. And I'm going to buy another die.
Here, shit. All right. I'm sidestep defense.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7.
So 7.
7 plus brutal 8. So you catch me on the 4.
Yep.
This is my Hail Mary.
Yep.
I'm gonna re-roll with Marshall. Same thing. So you're catching me on the...
Down the 4.
On the 4.
Okay. That's a dice plus 3. Well, it's dice. Strength is 3. I don't know about your...
I got armor 1.
Okay, so plus 2 on the 4.
Gone. She only had 2 left.
Yeah. If I actually had anything left, I would be up to plus 4 next turn, but I don't. So
you do have...
And then for grins, I could just... Well, you got to do something in the next activation. I would flip that back.
I'm going to skedaddle her like this.
Mm-hmm.
That's that. Go ahead. Flip that back. Now I'm going to put a screen of our other insignificant. So they're just going to actually have to be group activate, which is what I didn't do last time.
Screen of little piss birds.
Pretty much. I still left a corridor if you're light-footed. They still have an activation left.
Not the drunkie.
You don't have any other activations?
Oh, the drunken master's got one.
Okay, go ahead.
But he's only got to move a 6. I mean, move a 4.
I was like 6.
Well, I would love for to move a 6.
It's like shit.
It's like Blackbeard. Stumble, stumble, crawl, crawl, roll,
exactly.
roll. But I don't think 4 does a whole heck
8.
of a lot.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I mean, it gets him to, like, right there.
You know what? Group activate the Shinigami Vipers. We're about to tell him who the boss is.
Well,
so
let's find out.
Move in and attack.
But I am exhausted, so that's the thing. Down to 2 dice, down to 1 die because exhausted and
not outnumbered because they're insignificant.
Oh, okay.
So they cannot give a melee assist. So I got 2 dice. First attack coming in.
But I do have endurance, so hey, there's that.
So you don't lose it. So,
yeah, okay.
So I'm attacking first, but I only am attacking with 2 dice.
All right.
So I'm going 1 and 1. 5 and 5. So you're gonna get
taking it on the 1,
and you're gonna hit me on the
and
1.
Hitting you on the
6.
Yeah.
And I'm a 5, so on the 1.
Yep.
So on the other. So I hit you on the 1 dice. Do you have armor? No, he's got toughness. So on the 1 dice -1. So dice -1. 4 goes down to 3. Nothing.
Only 1 die? No.
Oh. 8 goes down to 7 on the 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Which your tough takes care of.
Yeah.
So no poison tokens.
And then I hit you on the 1.
Yes, sir.
At +1.
Yes, sir.
10 on the 1 is 2 damage.
Ooh, still alive. Barely. I got 1 left. Then the other snake hits you.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. I'm doing 1 and 1. Whoops. I rolled. You got prowess, yeah. That's better. So you hit me. I hit you. I don't hit you at all. 3. Yours 4 cancels out my 3. You're gonna hit me. I was on the 1, so you hit me on the 4.
Okay. 8 on the 4.
That's 4. She's only got 3. Let's see. Which one do you want to have?
Oh, which one's more annoying for you to have on the board?
This one.
Okay.
Currently, because of its wingspan.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Because some of these wings, I mean,
they're
gorgeous
beautiful
models,
but from gameplay standpoint, it's like, ugh.
Yeah.
Ugly.
Hey, in Bushido, do we really care about seeing the model, or is it line of sight mostly just to the base?
So the models can block line of sight.
Is it true line of sight?
What are you wanting to do?
Well, I'm saying if we want to put, like, say you had that model and you stuck it on a nice big piece of cork.
You could do it. No, there's no.
Okay, so you could make it nice and high, get it the hell out of the way.
You're essentially playing on a 2D. Currently, the way the rules are written, you're playing on a 2D mat. This is just saying I can't go over. So, like, I could cloud walk, but yeah, you're right.
Sure.
Or I could just make it a pog.
Oh, sure.
You know, with the picture of us sitting on it.
Honestly, I want us to have a camera so you could see that, because that would have been the face that would have. That's it. That's what you needed.
That's what you needed.
So here we are at the end of turn 3.
End of turn 3.
My entire force has been basically vaporized. I've got 3 dudes left on the board. But believe it or not, the scoring is actually still even because we haven't scored yet.
We haven't scored yet. So we're gonna come back here for round 4. This will be the actual first scoring round in just a second. We'll be back in a sec. Okay, we are back for round 4. We're rolling initiative. Ooh, I'm going to get initiative this turn. I'm going to go first. I have some Blood of Orochi to divvy out of my dwindling supply of Blood of Orochi. I only have 3 left. I'm going to put 2 on the Mighty Kenzo and 1 on the Mighty Akane.
You have no more blood left.
I have no more blood to give because I've given all that I can give.
You've donated.
All right.
We both have Hotai's coin.
Yeah, we did.
Which one's the real one?
Yours, because you were able to. I haven't used mine yet. We're about to find out.
Over, yeah.
I gotta go talk to Hotai. He seems to really be selling it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna start with Akani. Akani's gonna move and get into base with this idol here.
Okay.
I'm going to go for the victory point. Potentially.
Very nice.
Over to you, Ted.
All right. I am going to. I think that puts you in a particularly interesting situation if I do that.
It's. We were just talking off camera while he was thinking through some things. It's been very, very grim for him. I should be blown out of this game pretty hard, but all things considered, we're at a very interesting point in the game. Yeah, I'm never going to get to that idol. Not anytime soon. And the best thing is for her not to be in base with that idol in case Mizuki comes around and says, hey, remember that trick I had you do?
That's exactly it. Yep. So there we go. That's my one.
All right. Speaking of tricks.
Tricks are for kids, dude.
Tricks are for female snakes with a bod that won't quit. I can't believe I just said that. Mizuki is going to try to make the eldest brother obey. Hey, you sexy Oni Nishu Bianche.
And the Oni's like, what?
Did you want to... I don't know if he can up his... No, he can't up his key stat. All right, so here we go. I got it. Why did I... Oh, yeah, because I rolled 3.
Yeah.
Why am I rolling 3?
I'm controlled.
So I will put a control... yeah, whatever you were, you were adding 1 to, but it still wasn't enough. All right, so I put a control marker on him, and I am done.
Okay. So he's going to come in. He's going to hit the boss from behind.
And remember, you can move and then attack on the Shinigami if you wish. But then again, he's not great.
And a disengage...
Disengage means you're going to be defensive, and if you are successful in your defense, then you will move out of zone of control directly away, and then move your movement, the rest of your movement.
No, that's a particularly rough situation for me to be in, because I'd have to move back, I'd wind up in the forest, and then I'd be slower coming out.
But again, if you twist this way.
Also twist that way and then do the disengage?
Yeah. Well, yeah, so you remember, you can move before you do your attack, so you can move so that way when you back out, you don't go into the forest.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay. Go ahead and move where you want to move. Basically, the wings are kind of the arc.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you want to go like here?
Yep, right to that corner there, yep. So that I'm not having to go through the forest.
And you would not be surprised by him, but you could be surprised by Kenzo if Kenzo charged.
Yep, so there we go.
All right, so you're doing a disengage. Well, fuck it, I'm going to go all in on the attack. You win. 5, 6, 7. I'm 5, 6.
Okay, so then I move 4 inches directly away.
Well, no, you move 1 inch to get out of the zone of control, which actually, because it's insignificant, as soon as you break base, you're out of zone of control. So basically, you can move 3 and 17 sixteenths or 15 sixteenths.
All right, so I could actually go this way around the corner here, huh?
Yeah, if you get to there.
Yeah,
absolutely. So you're gonna go.
Yeah.
Like so.
Yeah. Yeah, because now when you want your
Kenzo would have to go.
The dude
around.
who's and my own guy isn't going to want to smack me in the face. I mean, he wants to, but it just won't happen.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna do. No, I can't do him yet. So I'm gonna do Kenzo. Can Kenzo get there? I'm gonna move that tree. It's obnoxious. I'll move that other tree too. I'll move this.
Oh my God! What are you, Brazilian? Cutting down the forest left and right.
2. Yeah, I get to you. So I'm going to come in and attack.
Yeah, because he's got 5, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I got that sneaky movement. I was going to have him run to here, which I could do later. But I couldn't risk you going into Mizuki.
Yeah.
And then slaying her.
Yep.
All right. I pulled that away. You pulled that away. I've got 4 dice. You've got 4 dice or 3 dice?
I have 3 dice.
Did you wish to spend any keys, sir?
Dirty fighting.
Well, that just solved me doing that. I'll spend...
Oh, no, I can't. I'm not active.
Okay.
So I could buy a die if I really wanted to, but...
Remember, you have endurance, so you won't lose any dice when you're...
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm not going to buy a die.
Okay. Then I will buy a die. You have 3. I have 5. All right. Powerful attack. Well, there we go. So you're 4 in defense versus my 4 in attack, and I'm 1 in...
Yep.
So you do your rerolls.
I gotta prowess this.
Which will... Well, that's a huge thing. So now that's... I'm going to have to redo this, because I don't think I could kill you on the 1, on the 0. And I'll... So, 4, 5... Right? 4... Oh! Kenzo has Hotai's coin! There we go.
So 6?
4, 5, 6. So I'll catch you on the 2, and take nothing in return. So on the 2... I'll be dice minus 1.
Yep.
Or no, why am I dice minus 1? I'm dice plus 1, because he doesn't have armor.
Correct.
Dice plus 1 on the dose.
Well, you said powerful attack, right?
Oh, so that's going to be dice plus 4. Which now becomes 12 on the dose. 5 points.
Yeah.
But he has tough.
Okay.
And the fabulous poison 2 marker. Which again will get reduced by his tough. Over to you.
All right. I'm going to run over here.
Okay. I'm going to flip that way.
Pass.
Makes sense. Well, technically you don't have to pass because you don't have any figures right now.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, until you...
Which that's going to be the very last thing I do.
So I'll wind up with the last activation.
Is going to come in. Caw. I do not surprise you. I am trying to pin you in. So you will be down 1 because of outnumbered.
Yep.
And normally, so now if it was the other way around, Kenzo fighting will not get that bonus because the snake is insignificant. But the other way around, it works.
Nice.
All right, so I'll be 2 dice to your whatever. You could spend key if you want to buy a die.
Yeah, I'll buy 1.
Okay. I'm going all in on the attack. Take you're gonna reroll that. I got no rerolls. 3. So
you're hitting me
I'm hitting you
on the 3.
On the 3, dice minus 1.
So 3 on the 3 is 1. Tough.
Nothing.
8.
No, 6. You hit me on the 6.
On the 6, yes, because I'm not going to add those. That's the on the 6.
Yeah.
Dice plus 1. 5 on the 6.
You only got to do a point.
Yeah.
Fun little missiles.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Your turn.
Nope.
What, you got nothing? We'll have Kenzo go.
Yep.
Kenzo's got no key, so I'll be 4 dice to your 3 dice. And just hitting.
Yep.
Go ahead and re-roll. You're 6, 7, 8. I am 5, 6, 7. I'll re-roll this 2 for fun. Nothing. So, nothing.
Okay.
Then, Mizuki. I don't like that guy really close to me. So I'm going to move 5 to over here. Then, I'm going to run, what's his speed? 5?
He is a 4.
4. He's going to run 6 to here.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, sir.
And are you all tapped out?
I am all tapped out.
So my pass tokens mean nothing.
Mean nothing.
All right, that's so fine. And then he is going to run 6 inches.
Taking it that way, right?
Yeah. He is going. Yep. There you go. Okay. End of turn.
End of turn 4.
I take a point of damage from the poison.
Which will give Mizuki more ki. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then scoring, I get the victory point because I have 2. It's decreasing, so which would you like to remove? Shockingly, that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to reset things here, and we'll come back for turn 5 in just a moment.
Disengage seems to have been the smart play.
It was the smart play.
Oh, but I got a victory point, so now my key set goes down by 1.
I have a victory point.
Oh, you did? So I did not have it.
No.
That's good.
So we're back for round 5, scoring round again.
Mm-hmm.
We're just kind of figuring things out. So we're going to roll for initiative, or tactical. Sorry, tactical. Here we go. 5. It'll be me again. All right.
Well, that was important.
That was important.
Yeah.
Okay. I have, the only starting things I have is divvying out Blood of Orochi, and I'm going to sit with my Blood of Orochi. Oh, I do get 1 extra Blood of Orochi due to victory points.
That's too much blood. She's got too much blood.
I have 1 more. So
all the blood he can handle.
4. Yeah, I should have done this last turn. And then he has 2. Okay. Rubble. All right, there we go. So I have 2 Blood of Orochi on Kenzo and 2 on Akane.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to start with Mizuki, and she is going to try and control Yaisei.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah.
I mean, sure, why not?
1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 5, 6. You win.
Because your ones don't count?
My ones don't count. So
I
we
have
roll
more
5,
dice?
6. We're tied. Tie goes to you because you have more dice, and I can't re-roll those.
Woo! All right, well, that's a thing.
That is a thing. And
So-
that just opened the door.
It did, so now...
Yeah, because you know it's going to happen again. I'm going to do it again.
Yep.
I may turn it back, but...
Yep.
I'm not even hesitating. I'm going to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
This time I think I get it. 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, so I'll control you this time.
Yep.
5 goes down to 2. And the control marker, which means I'll swing it back, but...
No, you won't.
Okay.
Because I'm going to come around the corner
And bop me.
and hit him right in the fucking head.
That's a good idea. So I'll spin you around. Well, that's that.
And he has 3 dice.
You surprised me.
There's
No, you
almost
wouldn't surprise me because you were that way.
Yeah,
so
I got fear, but I got bravery. So
you've got bravery. That just means what's his fear number?
5.
You're 5 and it's a 5?
Well, I'm a 6. It's a 5. So
I got to roll it.
Oh yeah, there you go.
2 dice?
2 dice.
You're
You're fine. Yeah.
So we don't scare each other. All right. So, so you're coming in first and hitting first. So I'm gonna go. I can't. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I'm just going all in attack. I'm beating
All
you in the
defense.
face.
Yep.
You defend. Big
Yep.
time.
That's
Okay.
what I
That's the
wanted.
thing. Okay, Connie, time to do your job.
Yeah.
She gonna move over to here. Just in time for eldest brother maybe to get around and beat the shit out of me. Alright.
Yeah, we'll see if I can move that far. The question is, can I get around?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I mean, no, I only move 4.
Yeah.
And that base is awful big.
It is.
So, yeah, I'm not going to be able to stop you from turning that idol, I don't think. Unless... No, I can't stop you from turning the idol.
Yeah, unless you could get yourself in position to beat her on the next turn, but...
I'm going to take a... No, I'm going to hit you.
You're going to hit Kenzo?
I'm going to hit Kenzo. Let's see if I can kill Kenzo.
So Kenzo has nothing that he could spend key... Oh, no. Oh, do I want to do that? Nah, I'm going to hold on to my key.
Yeah.
I could have done Cobra Strike, which would have given me the strike first, but I'm not going to.
Well, I'm fighting dirty anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Wouldn't matter. I'd still go first, because I get lightning reflexes. It's not a special attack.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Ah! I'm doing 2 and 2.
All on attack. 6, 7, 8.
I am 5'6". I'm going to hold on that because I got a whole bunch of life, and I'll hit you on 5 if I live.
Yep.
Alright, so on the 2, you're 8, I'm 6 on the 2. Armor 2.
Alright, and I'm +1, so dice -1 on the 2.
7.
5 on the 2.
5 on the 2.
1.
1 point.
And no, oh, that's a big mistake on my part. He's about to die, and that's fine.
I got him on the 5.
Yeah, that's okay.
Dice plus 1.
Yeah.
9 goes down to 10, goes up to 10. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Then I'll flip this, which would go this way.
Mm-hmm.
And that's done. Then over to you.
Well, I'm going to go around as much as I can, which I don't know how far that actually is.
Which way do you want to go? This way or this way? Kenzo still has an activation, so if you want to get away from...
Yeah, let's just go around this way here.
Yeah.
So I'm probably like right here is what I'm figuring to get to. I mean, I can't disengage from you, so I mean, I got to go...
Yeah.
Like it's basically here. Is where
Well,
I have to be.
you're not engaged with him anymore.
No,
Because you popped his... When you attacked him, he loses a control token.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
So you get to it right
so he's
here.
my own guy again. Okay.
Yeah. And... Oh, shit. Kenzo's gonna... essentially get to...
Yeah.
Here. So I would have attacked you if you were there, but I didn't. All right. That is round 5. No one gets any points for round 5. No one removes any idols.
Okay.
So we're gonna, you know what? We're just gonna cruise right into round 6.
Right into 6.
Right into 6. Right into the 6. Don't forget to give yourself key
Yep.
if you can.
Yep.
I'm gonna give Kenzo 2 more. So we'll be at 4. Connie's at 6, and Mizuki goes up to 5. So I can only do my control trick one more time. Or I could do other ones. Alright, initiative. This could be interesting.
No, it isn't.
No, yeah, it's me. 1 and a 6. Alright, who do I want to have go? I'm going to have... Mizuki's going to try to get control of the eldest brother. Yeah, it's for her life. Doing obey. Goes down to 2.
Oh, whatever.
3, 4, 5, 5, 6.
Yeah.
So I'll catch you by 1.
Yep. Awesome.
Don't lose the control. You don't lose an activation.
No. Yeah.
And then I'm going to immediately surprise her and beat the crap out of her.
No, you're not.
No?
It's my turn.
Oh, then I'm not going to do that. Then I'm not going to do that. And instead, I'm going to be quiet.
All right. I'm going to attack him.
Makes sense.
Gotta get rid of the control marker.
Yes, it does.
And I'm going to buy...
He'll have 3.
I can buy 2 dice, actually, if I wanted to, which I'm going to. Yeah, screw it. The way I'm rolling, who
You got a
cares?
couple there.
Yep.
I'm all in attack.
Throwing attack. 6, 7.
6, 7.
More dice. Active.
Yeah, because I don't have kata. 5, 6, 7. You're 5, 6, 7. So, you succeed. So, where will you be throwing me, sir?
Right into that asshole right over there.
Okay.
So, whack. So they're both prone.
Yeah, it's not going to mean much.
Oh, because you have jump up.
Yep.
Yeah. Every turn I take my cunning plans off foil.
Roll damage, it's halved.
Yep. What the hell was I on? 5, 6, 7.
You were on the 0.
Did you have anything in defense? No.
No, I went all attack.
So I'm on the 7.
Oh, yeah.
So on the 7
dice plus 2.
Plus 2.
So that's 3, 5 on the 7 is 6 goes down to 3.
Yeah.
So minus another 1 takes it to
2.
2. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
My turn. I can. Oh, all I would do. Yeah, I get it because I can turn
That's
this
going to be
into
a prone marker right there.
So I'm going to go and I'm going to do that. Over to you.
Yeah, and I come over here.
Plenty of movement.
And I smash him in the head.
Got to go for the play. All right. Here we go. I will. Oh, fear check for me.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Which I make. And then I'm 4 dice and striking first because of reach. And I'm going to blow all my key to get a 5th die.
Yep.
Okay. Powerful attack. You got no rerolls. I do. I'm going to reroll this. So I catch you on the 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll defend. Or no, I won't. You'll catch me on the 2. So on the 4 dice. Does he have armor?
No.
On the 4 dice plus 1. No, dice plus 4 because I.
Oh, he's
powerful.
fucking dead. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, 12. All right, and then we're both prone. I would jump up and attack. You're down a die from being prone. I'm down a die for getting up. So I have 2 dice. I'll spend 3 to get myself back up to 3. Six, 7, 5, 6. You defend. And it's over to you.
And I get up.
Yep.
Don't think I can attack it.
You can.
Oh, actually, no, I don't have. That was a prone marker. Never mind. I'm still down.
Oh, you're still down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'll attack you again.
Yep.
I'll buy. No, I'm at 3 dice anyway. Might as well buy the 3rd die, so I'll have 4 dice. Just attack again.
Don't do this at home, kids. Oh. I could have bought a die.
You can buy a die. Go
I'll
for
buy
it.
a fucking die. I don't care.
Yep.
There you go. Hotai's coin.
Hotai's coin. Yeah, I would say definitely Hotai's coin. Yeah.
whatever.
That's attack. So I'm 5, 6, 7.
On the 4.
And this, actually, you're gonna kill me. So I catch you on the 4. Dice +1. No, dice nothing. 3 on the 4 is 2 points. Goes down to 1.
Yeah.
And then you hit me on the 5. Because it's, I'm sorry. 3, 2, 3, 4. You hit me on the 4 because I rolled nothing in defense.
Okay, I'm a +2. Your armor is 2?
Armor's 1.
1. So -1. 4 on the 4.
You only have to do a point.
Oh, all right.
She gone. Then Mizuchi says, "Fuck," and scampers.
Does she say that? How do you say that in a snake tongue? Fuck. There you go.
So it ends with a rather brutal and ugly 1-0 win for Ito. Wow, that was painful. All right, we're gonna wrap things up, and we'll be back to talk about this and talk about the list in just a minute. All right, we are back for the post-mortem wrap-up here of this first of its kind. Give us your list report.
Possibly the last of its kind.
Maybe the last for Dr. Dice. It was brutal. So overall it was a 1-0 win for Ito, and it was kind of a slog to get that. I will say in a nutshell, the deciding factor on this one, or it felt like it, was Dice. I had good to above average dice. I'm not going to say I had bad dice. I think I had one bad throw when I rolled 3 1s.
On the control.
On the control.
Yeah, I had a glimmer of hope.
I did that control roll, and then I blew the fear on Kenzo coming in early.
I was like, wow, this might actually go my way.
And then the rest of the game happened. And then the rest of the story.
Yeah. Holy smokes.
You know. So if you take the dice out of the factor, what do you think about the list in general for the Onishu, for the Red Sun Wrath, or whatever it is?
Was it Brother Bear did that list?
Yeah, Brother Bear did that list.
You're not a brother of mine. Honestly, look, if I liked Onishu, I would probably like the list. I don't like Onishu in general. I think they're a little bit, for being large demons, I think they're pillow-fisted. I think that the tough is nice. It definitely helps out, especially against things like poison. The fear is just having to remember that they have to do the check. You know, more often than not, you're going to pass the fear.
If it's a 2-die figure, you're probably going to pass it when it's a 5. It kept the Shinigami Vipers at bay.
It did. Yeah. But you know what it felt like? It felt like the extra point in football. It's like you're going to kick the damn thing. Why not? Why bother?
Well,
why bother?
But the trick is, and with the extra point in football, though, when it happens, and depending how close it is, it's a big thing.
Well, sure. I guess it's the same thing here. But honestly, Fear 6, I think, is really where I like the fear level to be. 5, I don't care about 6. And 6 is where the big Onis are.
Yep.
I mean, look, if you've watched this channel and you've watched me play, you know that I play 2 kinds of lists. Smash you in the face or pop your head off. That's all I do. That's literally all I do. I am not tricksy. I am not going to be sneaking around. I'm not finessey. That's just not, it's not who I am. It took me a long time to really understand that.
Come to grips with
it. Really did. It really did. And a lot of money. But what I'll say is this. I think the Oni shoe, they do have a couple of interesting things, whereas with most of the normal Oni, they actually have like some decent, meaningful range attacks. They didn't really come into play in this because I didn't play it that way. And if I had, maybe it might have made a big difference.
That's what I was saying is when we were talking before we started this session, or this talk here, is that list build really wanted you to go up cautiously. And this particular scenario, being the idols with scoring happening on 4, 5, 6, gave you the opportunity to do that. But you see that on Onishu stuff, you see the aggressive, you kind of just want to go in there, and with the Red Wrath Sun, you want to get, do some damage. All I got to do is some damage, and then I want +1. Do a little more damage, another +1. And with Ito being 5 wounds, it's 2 hits. They could crumple pretty fast. Next thing you know, you're +5 on damage rolls. that gets really heady really fast. But yeah, sitting back and that list did seem to beg to sit back and just chuck stuff at people as you advance slowly up.
It did, and I think so. The wrestler whose name Yaisei. Yaisei is not a good matchup for this list because Yaisei wants to throw things. Yaisei is basically the demon Budo.
So I would say Yaisei works well because you want to get into things, and it will help you at knocking things down. Now, much like I was at a little bit of a disadvantage against this list because of tough, although the way things played out, I obviously wasn't under a disadvantage, but the tough really helped tamp down on my damage over time. I still was able to do it, and by having one event card, which I'll talk about in my thing, I was able to put significant amounts of poison out and actually get some result from it. I think Yaisei, if she's playing against any other list that's not snake orientated or temple orientated, where they have jump up
or Jung,
it's going to do that. Model does well in this list.
Serious work
because once it gets in there, throws them down. Now I knock 2 models down. Now Goro's on top of 2 knockdown models. Beating the crap out of stuff. So I was worried about that. Again, looking at the cards, Sutsu, the one who's throwing the giant spike ball, that's the +3 damage and Pierce 2. That one scared me, but that never really came into play just because I was
she was dead so early in the game.
Yeah.
I lost 2 models on turn 2. That was big. I think controlling Goro was really, really important when you got to do it because being able to actually get that extra activation would have been nice. And obviously the attack where I rolled like absolute dog vomit. Not once, but twice in a row with Goro. Goro should have chopped that guy into eel sushi. He should have been unagi. And instead of being unagi,
he was a champ.
He was a champ. He was an absolute champ. And Goro was just like, well, I guess I'm just going to stand here with my cleavers up my butt. Up my demon butt.
Surrounded by Shinigami Vipers and then wait for Kenzo to come in and clean me out. Yeah, that was not fun. About the only thing that I saw in the list that I would change significantly is having Eldest Brother. Now, Eldest Brother had the Hotai's coin. Eldest Brother with Kata means his ones always count. Now, having said that, Hotai's coin did play in a little bit with that because you had 2 ones once, and you were able to re-roll both of those to get a higher rate.
No one should roll that much like shit. So Hotai's coin statistically should not have had that much of an effect.
Right.
It was only because I was as miserable at die rolling today as I was that Hotai's coin was effective.
Yeah.
You know where I wanted that? I wanted that on Goro.
You wanted it on Goro. I said I wanted it on one of the throwers.
Can you imagine on Goro when I rolled the 3 ones?
That would have been...
Pop the coin, re-roll it, now Goro murders...
Well, the coin always stays on him, and then he just, again, as I said, you roll it, and
as
long as you don't roll one, it would have been...
There was going to be another one. There was going to be another one on that roll, guaranteed. Exactly. But I might have got something else instead of ones on that second roll. Onishus have no means of re-roll outside of that, really.
I think that's the trick, is they don't have it. You're depending on having superior dice and getting those high rolls. But that was about the only thing that I could see the changing on. Drunken Master's a nice touch, and because he brings Eldest Brother, you get a little more of a stabilizing force, a little more. You get the melee prowess, you get the flanking, which really is a heavy threat. Which you coming in on turn 3 is not something most people do, but actually,
you think that was too late?
I think if he came in on turn 2 where he was coming in, Kahimi doesn't rip up your line, because that's where the damage came in. Was Kahimi got one big shot? Well, she got the one big shot on turn 1 and then finished off.
Crazy,
because I took you to 4. I took you to defense 4, and then I got an 8. So it's hitting you on 4s. I maxed the damage out.
Yeah, you did.
And then put a poison 2 counter on it for.
Yeah,
but you had already taken a heavy hit before then too. So I rolled heavy on my damage, and I was on the 3 the turn before.
Maybe I just held him in reserve too long. Yeah,
it's possible. Again, but the trick is that's not the worst thing in the world. Because, again, he came in and then cleaned Kahimi's clock, but getting him out a little earlier, you would have cleaned her clock 1 turn earlier.
Probably. Well, and not only that, but if you think about it, it took me like 4 activations to knock her out, which
Yep.
that's not where you want to be. You want to knock somebody out in 2 activations, so you have 2 more to do something with.
Yeah, and then Eldest Brother would have done some damage to her, which would then up the Red Wrath Sun's card, and then that would have hit everybody else sitting. So yeah, it might have been holding her for the 1 extra turn. I get the appeal for it, and I definitely see how it can work, but
not today.
Not today.
So what do you think about your Edo list?
So Edo list, the Edo list looked like a champ in this one. Although on paper when I saw it, I was very, very leery of it. I will say the dice did give me a bit more survivability than I thought it would. I've written down, we're kind of looking at a piece of paper here that I got. So the Flying Vipers, that was my first one, the Shinigami Vipers. They're interesting. I like having the ability to flank, but they're an annoyance. I did use them to good effect to annoy.
I wasn't annoyed by them.
No, you weren't annoyed by them. But they were a speed bump.
No, you know what? They were annoying. But they were annoying to you because you had to figure out how to place them with the damn wings.
With those wings, yeah.
Yeah. So, beautiful models.
They
absolutely
are gorgeous
models. But
they're
bullshit on the table.
Unwieldy on the table.
Yeah, that's not.
If it was up to me, that's 12 points in models. I would exchange it out for Yankee. Yankee is a boatload of fun. He's a 10-point model, and he just beats things to death with his baskets. And if you could keep him alive to turn 3, I don't even care if you get to turn 4. If you get to turn 3 with him, he's just an absolute beast. I've been playing him in some lists lately. You have to give him some protection because he's going to be prime target for people chucking spike skulls and balls at him. But if he could get there, like I said, if he gets to turn 3 with even just 1 hit point left or one life point left, he's going to raise some major havoc. He could probably one-shot with 2 activations and being able to move. He could probably one-shot 1, if not 2, Onishu. With combo attack with the baskets, brutal 3, and +3 damage, he's got that. Other things. I think, this doesn't show it as well, but I think Akane and Azami are nice. They are good 14-point filler models. They do their thing very well. I would like to have a little more beef in there. I would like Mamushi. He's the new snake model fighter. I also wouldn't mind having Sakaguchi in there. He's the new archer model that can shoot downfield snakes with the Ophidian arrow. Really like both of those. So if you could figure the points out to get rid of both Akane and Azami and pick up both of those models, not bad. Again, now keeping in mind, Akane and Azami fill that midline fighter role, and they do a decent job, but neither of them have reroll and both of them have some other things. When Yashi came around, and I should have done Orochi's Visage on Azami, which probably would have stopped that one in its tracks, just because she goes to key 6 and causes terror, so I make you re-roll it if you're successful. So that's my personal preference. In this list, in this match that we had today, they work perfectly fine. In fact, Akane was there at the end. And I do like Akane over Azami. Akane with the spear, and you put a Blood of Orochi on it, and she has to bleed 1/1, is great. You had 1 rice hanging left over. So 1 rice was totally unspent in your list, so you're at 99. We were playing a 99 rice list. Consider picking up Charm Medallion. Throw it on Mizuchi, throw it on Kenzo. Well, you can't put it on Kenzo, as you have the equipment laid out right now. We'll talk about that in a second. But basically, Charm Medallion says if you get hit for a lot of damage, you sacrifice the medallion and you force your opponent to reroll the damage.
Oh, that's magically delicious.
It's a nice safety valve.
Yeah.
Now I was saying Mizuki, she needs more ki, although again, I was able to finagle it and I was doing things, and because I was getting poison damage out, she was able to top off, but I'm usually able to keep Mizuchi constantly at a 6, even going at the end of turn, and still getting 2 obeys off, or an obey and maybe a hypnotize. So I'm blowing 5 ki on that and still have extra, where I could do 2 obeys every turn. It was a little bit of struggle going into turn 2, especially when I blew that turn 1 roll. But it ended up being okay, because again, I got a point of ki back, so I had 1, so I was at 4, and then the guy did the first activation where they did a ki feat. I got another one back, so it balanced out, and then all the poison stuff started coming in, so it wasn't bad. But to be safe, if you want consistency, plus being able to channel ki to maybe a Kenzo to get more of his attacks off, or to Kahimi in order for her to rapid fire her arrows downfield, think about putting in a Sakura or a Satsuki. I prefer Satsuki, but she's a little more pricey. Either one of those have channel and the ability to give out their ki and really keep people topped off or put the ki where you need it. The reason why I like Satsuki more is she has the ability for one ki, you'll do an opposed ki test, and depending on how much she wins by, she could drain up to 3 ki off a model, so that's very helpful. Last but not least, last couple things. You had on Kenzo, you had Fork Ton and Hotai's Coin. Prefer Hotai's Coin on Kahimi. Kenzo has a reroll with martial prowess, so being able to reroll twice is not the worst thing in the world, but Kahimi, you're really relying on her for her ranged attack. She can't use her prowess on her range, she can only use it on melee. So having Hotai's Coin to reroll those ones that she might get on the range, very, very helpful. So probably would shifted that over to her. Fork Tongue, I would rather have on Mizuki. And the reason being is if you're playing things with camouflage or surprise, Mizuki really is vulnerable. Very vulnerable to surprise and other things, so you want to keep her alive. Also on the flip side, for those ninja lists and little Bakemono lists where the camo's in there and you want to get your Hypnotize, you want to get your Obey out there, Fork Tongue negates those things because they can't. So that way I can do my key feats at things at range. I don't have to be up close and personal with a ninja in order to put the Obey token on it. So I would probably shift that to there. If I have the choice, I would probably, if I had the key and the choice, I'd try to grab Orochi's Visage. There's an enhancement card, and I'd probably put that on Kenzo. Honestly, Kenzo, his 3 key feats on him are good. The 2 especially, Cobra Strike and Dakote, you're going to get more mileage out of those. Grapple is situational, but is also very helpful. So he really doesn't need to have something on him to improve him. That's pretty much my thoughts on that one. In general, like I said, I was very concerned on paper about doing well in this list, but I was having Kahimi roll damage out of her mind and then putting the extra poison out, which helped in turn help Mizuki out. I didn't think I was going to get that synergy, and so I was thinking I was going to be playing on the back foot. Instead, I was way up on the front foot, and it really was her solid range attacks, and then I had a couple good melee strikes in there. Yeah. So that's about it for that. Anything else you could think about the Ito list?
No.
No?
I'm trying not to think about the Ito list.
Okay.
Well, what I will say is I thought that I really think that the Wrath list, the Savage list, probably deserved a little bit more credit than it received today.
Yeah.
Because I think those dice kind of just shumped us. And again, I did not pilot it nearly as well as it should be done. So, if you are watching and if you feel like you've got the models and you want to try it out, I encourage you, give this list a shot. Yeah. I think that there are definitely some really good bones here. Mm-hmm. And despite the level of salt that I might feel over my dice, it by no means it's a bad list. And I think honestly you should give it a shot. Try it. If you want to leave Hotai's Coin on, Ellis Brother, fine. But honestly, I think there are better places for it.
Yeah.
Even the Drunken Master. I mean, maybe.
Drunken Masters get melee prowess. So he really
he doesn't even need it either. But anyway, the point is, give this list a shot. And I want to encourage everybody, please feel free. Continue to send in your lists that you want us to play. And I would add one additional ask is add in your rationale for why you like this list. Like what do you expect the list to do? How should I pilot it?
Keep in mind when we pick up some of these lists. Now with the Ito list, I had a general idea of how it was going to play. Mm-hmm. It was just the pieces of it and some of the equipment choices where I was questioning. They worked out just fine. As I went into my very lengthy explanation, these are the things I would change. But in general, it worked well. Is it tournament worthy? If it's a beginner level tournament, sure. If it's a Grand Masters tournament, I could see there's going to be some flaws in it that will get taken advantage of. But otherwise, it's a good starter list. No doubt about it. And there are things on it that you can improve and build on. But yeah, when you send these, we have. I play a lot of Bushido. We're not experts on all the factions. So just give us a little bit of how you think it's going to play, and we could try to tailor that a little bit. And we'll still give it our own spin. Trust me, we're going to still play it our own way. But give us a little bit of clue what you think. Why is this the list? Why I like the list this way?
Right.
That'll help us out a lot. And to help you out, if you are in the United States and are in the market for Bushido miniatures and other paraphernalia, that sounds like I'm selling CBD.
No. Something it's far more addictive.
Anyway,
it's a far more addictive
substance. So if you're looking for Bushido miniatures in the United States, definitely give a shout out to Fireforged Minis, fireforgedminis.com. They have a wide selection of all the Bushido items. Definitely take a look there. And if you do buy stuff, go to checkout, use checkout promo code GamingWithTheGuys10 or GWTG10. I'd ask you, but I'm so used to Jason butchering it that
GWTG?
GWT. I just screwed it up right there. GWTG10 will get you 10% off your order.
So it's just the initials. GWTG10.
He gets the
number
W.
10.
He gets the W. Yeah, just our initials and the number 10.
Wow.
And you get 10% off your next order from fireforgeminis.com. So thank you very much, Fireforge Minis, for looking out for our Bushido community here in the United States and helping us grow it. Everybody else, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, as we said earlier, please subscribe. We do appreciate that. And give us a thumbs up to show that you like what we're doing. Anything else you got to say, Dr. Dice? Should we be looking for
We are going to play another game soon. And we'll use a game that has symbols for dice.
There we go. All symbols all the time.
That's it.
All right. Thank you, everybody, so much. It was great having you here. We will be back soon, and hopefully we'll be on a more regular schedule going forward. Until that time, you have a great day or evening, wherever you may be. So long.